local. So we were asked to do a fundraiser, and we always wanted to do a big party that Franklin would come to. And so we started with a band and a couple of bands, and now it's a day of food and music and just a ton of fun. And at $50 a head, I think it's something that gives a lot of value. And so please come and donate to the food bank.
And this is this Saturday, September 23rd from 2 until 10, where you have the whole day to peruse this beautiful property. Bring your friends, bring your lawn chairs. There'll be food, there'll be music. It will be an awesome day, as it is every year for Feed Franklin's Fest. Anything else that you would like to add? Because we want to introduce Derek and Allie.
Just one thing. It is rain or shine, and if it rains, we will have a big tent. So no worries about getting wet. Just come out, have a good time, and really enjoy yourself.
Okay. Are animals discouraged?
No, put them on a leash. I don't care.
Okay. All right. Just want to make that clear, because occasionally we have seen poochies running around, and just want to make that clear.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay. No alligators, huh?
Yeah, we can do without the alligators, I think.
Okay. What kind of food are you having?
So we've got Uncle Tank's is catering, so there will be running food from probably about 3 o'clock through the rest of the evening, including desserts. It's going to be really wonderful food. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. For those of you who don't know Uncle Tank's, what kind of food?
Gastropub, I guess I would call it.
Southern-y barbecue, like comfort food.
Comfort food.
Comfort food.
And and it's really wonderful place. So we're looking forward to eating that.
Another Franklin foodery. And what about the bands?
So the bands. So we have our perennial favorite Spare Tire Band opening up. They do covers from 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. But the headliner this year is a duo called Black Rabbit. They're from Brooklyn. They play mostly Beatles. They've got they have an uncanny sound that sounds like Lennon and McCartney.
Wow.
So good that they were discovered on the subway, played on the Ellen DeGeneres show. They're really, really, really talented men, and so we're looking forward to having them.
Okay. 2 bands.
2 bands
Okay. Are they going to be just playing throughout the night?
throughout the day and night.
Okay. So nonstop music, nonstop food, nonstop contribution for an amazing organization, the Franklin Food Bank. And here to tell us more of the story, our executive director of the Franklin Food Bank, Mr. Derek Smith, who has just been making such a difference, not only in the food bank, but his presence in the community. His spirit is large. His ability to bring you in to understand the importance of food insecurity in our community and how they are making a difference, Franklin. Derek.
Hi. Thank you, PJ. Excited. Last year was my first festival here at the Consecutive Farms, and I had a blast. I told all my friends about it. They all came out with their lawn chairs and good humor, and the music was incredible. The food was incredible. Such an awesome mix of people, and this year is going to be exactly the same. So we're really, really excited.
It's like a Woodstock, Franklin stock. Franklin's Feed Franklin Fest. Phew, say that 12 times.
So, yeah, I mean, and this to me is an amazing example of when the community comes together, right? So at the food bank, we continue to serve anywhere between 80 and 100 families a day. Once a month at the Community Relations Bureau, we have about 400 to 500 cars that come by, and we make sure that everybody leaves with fresh produce and non-perishables. And then we have other programs, certainly, that we run with the schools and other organizations in town. But the most important thing is that this truly is a community effort, right? The cliche is real. It does take a village. The Consiglia family, Ron and Diana, are incredible friends of the food bank. They do all of this work basically because they love committing and contributing back to Franklin Township. Ron is on the board, as he mentioned. Dan is a co-chair of the advisory board. And it's these types of partnerships that really help us to have the impact that we want to have, that the community needs. So when you think about ways to enjoy music, when you think about ways to enjoy food, and when you think about ways to contribute and give back to this town, you got to come out to this on Saturday from 2 to 10. This is where it's at. There may be other activities going on in town, and that's okay. You might want to go and enjoy a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but you have to finish your day right here at the Consiglio Farms from 2 to 10 p.m. We are going to have an absolute blast, and again, it's for an incredible cause.
Wow, it is indeed. What's the address here? I know Ron should answer that.
110 Butler Road.
Okay. And I know Ms. Allie O'Brien, who is the Director of Development of the Franklin Food Bank, is going to tell us the rest of the story about the food bank, how we can move forward with this event and other opportunities for you to make the food bank part of your life. Ms. O'Brien.
My story is short. September is Hunger Action Month, and we have this event as part of our representation of the work that we're doing to address food insecurity in the community. We work really hard, and this is a day that we all get to celebrate all of the wonderful work that we do and the recognition that this issue requires. So if you would like to come to the concert, visit our website at franklinfoodbank.org. If you don't follow us on Facebook or Instagram, you should. We're lots of fun. So it's a one-stop shop. Go to our website and you can do all of those three things, including buy your ticket to the concert.
Great. And also, if we could touch on a couple of other things. One of your programs that is so outstanding is the Client Choice Program.
Thank you. I agree.
Right. Can you explain what that's all about?
Sure. Client Choice is our program that we have to feed Franklin residents. Clients are Franklin residents who are entitled to 2 visits per month to our Client Choice Pantry, which is like on another level in terms of choice pantries that are in the state and even in the country. We have a wide variety of food ranging from dry staple goods like rice, pasta, canned beans, cereal, coffee, bakery items, etc. And also we have an incredible variety of fresh produce and frozen refrigerated items, including eggs, dairy, cheese, butter, milk, and we also have pet food every single day. We are open Monday through Thursday and Saturday. We have evening hours on Thursday. We have weekend hours on Saturday mornings. So if you are a resident of Franklin Township who needs help with buying groceries, please do not hesitate to visit us on the web, franklinfoodbank.org, or call us at 732-246-0009.
And again, because I am so proud of this Client Choice Program, this is an opportunity for people to come in with a shopping cart. As if it is a mainstream supermarket. It's a little smaller, obviously, but it is called Client Choice because it is about clients choosing. There is obviously a value to the prepackaged staples package that is distributed throughout the community, especially at the Community Relations Bureau, and also at the food bank on which days?
Monday through Thursday and Saturday mornings. And as our executive director, Derek Smith, likes to say, our choice pantry is like if Trader Joe's had a baby with like a bodega in the city. It's kind of like that. It's like that's the neighborhood feel that we give. And if you are a person who's never visited our choice pantry, you will be smiling ear to ear by the time you walk out, having had the chance to select the things that you need and want to feed your families.
And that's the beauty of it, Franklin. It becomes where people actually come and they socialize and they have a good time making the choices. And that choosing, the ability to choose, is very empowering because there can be a connotation when you hear food bank. There can be a connotation associated with that. And we are stigma free in this Franklin Food Bank where your need is recognized because tomorrow this could be you who needs the services of the Franklin Food Bank. We take nothing for granted. If we learned anything through COVID is that jobs were lost. People who drove Mercedes-Benz were also coming to the food bank because their income had been so drastically reduced. This is an organization that recognizes that food is life. And they serve this community in a way that no one else does or can. One of the other areas that I'd like to not overlook is the ambassador program.
Yes, I love how you always bring up the ambassador program.
It's essential.
It's essential. It's also It's a very simple, straightforward way to support the food bank without feeling the pain in your wallet. So I'm an ambassador, you're an ambassador, we're ambassadors, and for just $10 a month, you could support the Franklin Food Bank by becoming a member of this Sustain and Giving program. It works through your credit card or your bank account or your Venmo, and we have a lot of easy ways to join the ambassador program, but the easiest one is to visit us on the web, franklinfoodbank.org.
And again, the value of the ambassador program is that we also are under the assumption sometimes that, well, let's drop off canned goods to the food bank, or let's drop off cereal, or let's drop off rice. And nobody is discouraging you from doing that. We have thousands of pounds of food that are donated in actuality throughout the entire year. However, the food bank has buying power, almost 3 to 1 for every dollar. Is that correct? 3 to 1? And when you donate on a monthly basis, you give the food bank 3 times the value for them to be able to purchase what they need. They know what the needs of this community are. They constantly are assessing what the needs are, and that comes from you, Franklin. You let the food bank know what your needs are, and the ambassador program gives you the opportunity to give the food bank the opportunity to do the most work for the best value. So this is an organization, Franklin, that the Franklin Reporter and Advocate absolutely supports, has as long as the ambassador program has been in existence. And we do credit Mr. Bill Grippo for that thought. He's not here right now, I'm surprised, but he's very much a part of this organization. And the 3 people involved now in this venture this weekend coming, it's just extraordinary. Allie is always extraordinary. Her heart is great. Her spirit is amazing. And somehow she's more organized than any 12 people I know. She gets it all done with 2 babies. And it's just, she's an extraordinary person. Ron, your heart and your generosity is just extraordinary, that every year you offer the use of this beautiful land, your beautiful home, and you bring Franklin to your home for this extraordinary event to raise more funds for the food bank. Derek Smith, I can't even begin to enumerate what you've brought to Franklin Township, but you have raised the food bank to a level of visibility that it has not had before. People know who you are, they know what you stand for, and your actions, as well as the actions of Ms. O'Brien and everybody else who's affiliated with the food bank, are just thrilled to be a part of. So again, also the Franklin Reporter and Advocate, always proud to be sponsoring in any way that we can this Franklin Food Bank. So Franklin, Saturday, September 23rd, this coming Saturday. You only have a few more days. You can buy your ticket here, yes, as well as on the web, but you need to be a part of this, Franklin. This is your community. This is your backyard. Food makes everybody else's life and your own worth living. We hope to see you this Saturday, September 23rd at the Consiglio Farm. Find out the rest of the story that you haven't found out here today at thefranklinfoodbank.org. And we'll see you Saturday from 2 till 10. PJ Parker, Franklin Reporter. You know we'll be back.